Really? Again with these guys? Hi, everybody. This is Mike Halford from Sportsnet 650. This is a content warning. The following may be damaging to your ears.
Report. Maple Leafs to ease up on dress code restrictions for game days.
Yes, I love dress code talk.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing.
Now, this has a number of factors in this story that I can't stand. First of all, I hate this discussion anyway. Mm-hmm. The people that are so ardent that the NHL eases up its restrictions are like, let these guys show their personality. I'm like, okay, fine, do it. Like, but I'm not gonna. I don't care about this debate. Like, I just don't. Right? Like, I do not care whether they can wear whatever they want to the rink. Mm-hmm. The thing that really, really bugs me about this story, though, is I know what it's gonna bring. I know what it's going to bring. It is going to bring so many stories about, look at what Austin Matthews wore to the rink today.
Yep.
Not a suit, but like this, like, what is he going to wear? Is he going to wear like fancy sweatpants or something like what? Like,
what is Austin Matthews' interpretation of business casual? I can't wait to see.
It's going to be hours of footage on the Maple Leafs walking in, and like, as you know, the Maple Leafs have eased up restrictions on the dress code, and this Maple Leafs team is really showing its personality.
Because you know Austin Matthews loves fashion. So
dreading it. Now I know I've become an old man.
You have, like,
that,
instantly,
like
in the middle of that segment.
Like, you know what's coming. Mm-hmm. Because it's the Leafs and Kyle Dubas is so progressive, he's going to really let his players show their personality because he thinks that's important.
My favorite development in all of these is totally great. Love it here.
Here's a quote from Halford to me on the second day of the draft when it was in Buffalo. Let's get the hell out of here. That's a direct quote. I think it was the fifth. It was the fifth round, and we had a lot of time before our flight. But I was like, let's. And he goes, "Let's get the hell out of here."
He's not even paraphrasing. That's word for word. That was my review. That was my Yelp review of Buffalo. And I just said, "Let's get the hell out of here." And everyone was like, "Yeah, no, that review makes sense." Before we get in,
we took it, and then we took a cab to the airport. That was an old minivan, and it had a hole in the floor, and you could see the road passing by underneath it.
Oh, well, that's amazing. That's like one of those tourist boats, you know?
Yeah.
That's the Buffalo version of the glass-floored boat.
Drancer, before we get in...
No. Are you sure? Really? Past Scotland?
I'm pretty sure.
Release the Kraken.
What do you mean you're pretty sure? Have you looked at it, or
no? I don't have the rankings in front of me.
Just guessing it. You're just guessing.
No. Well, the last rankings, we were right there with Scotland.
Okay.
I remember it was Greece and Scotland were the
Scotland qualified for the Euros, and they're looking pretty good right now to qualify for Qatar. Actually,
we are not past Scotland.
Yeah,
they're 42. We're
42. Okay, sorry. Well, we're right there.
Classic Halford, just be like, yeah, I think we're past Scotland.
I'm sorry. Does it not seem like we're relatively close to Scotland?
That is,
given 42 and
that is something you would say.
Yeah,
I think we're past Brazil. No, we're not.
Okay, let's not put Scotland and Brazil in the same conversation, okay?
Argentina, sorry.
Like, it's not like it was... Look, what I said was not out of the realm of possibility.
Yes, it was.
Why?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but here's the key point. It hasn't happened.
But it will, I'm telling you. Scotland, we're also coming for you. Can you, real quick, can you give me... who's right in front again, sorry?
The Greeks.
The Greeks, right. Yeah. We're coming from behind on the Greeks. I'll let that one hang in the ether there for a while. Give me the next 3 or 4.
Qatar, Costa Rica, Egypt, Hungary.
Huh.
Where are we in CONCACAF? Fourth?
Fourth.
$6.50.
We've already got one from Christian.
Terrific.
Chris in Mission.
Terrific.
I've been trying since you guys started to figure out the significance of the Loon and why when you play it. And why Halford sometimes says it and sometimes doesn't. Fill me in, boys. It's bothering me far more than it should.
Fill me in, boys. The Twitter. It used to be when you would do anything related to Twitter, you'd play a little Tweety Bird, correct, if I'm not mistaken? And we thought it would be a spin-off of that, but a more majestic, a more Canadian-esque bird. What better than the loon? The loon. I don't know why I started saying it. I don't really know why I only sometimes say it. Sometimes in the flow of conversation, you'll be talking, and I don't want to interject with the loon. So there you have it.
Usually depends on the mood that Brough's in.
That's true. Sometimes you don't want to poke the bear.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to leave them alone.
Wow, I just third person to myself. I've never done that before.
You have.
Have
You've
I?
referred to yourself as Mount Brough before.
Yeah, that's different though. I
That's
actually
more
just said Brough.
That's true. That's more monument than third person. But anyway, that's the answer to that question, Christian. We will continue to answer with such hilarity throughout the show. 650-650. That's the Dunbar Lumber text line.
NHL COVID protocols. So that meant that all of a sudden Murph and Greg and I, Greg's our producer, had to jump on a bunch of commercial flights.
Oh
So
my
it was-
God, how are you guys?
honestly, we were with the Great Unwashed.
That doesn't sound...
Oh my God! Did people touch you? Did people stand next to you?
I had a-
I'm soft.
Yeah.
I'm soft. I admit it. I'm soft. I'm used to the charter life. But
All right, Shorty, go get some sleep if you need some. Maybe a little nap. When do you guys fly?
noonish. I just
On a commercial flight, or Delta?
Well,
or?
This is the thing. It's on United, and I'm sorry, I'm on the verge of tears right now. I'm pretty sure there won't be hot towels.
Oh my God. This is criminal. Save it for the book about this trip. Don't waste it all on air. Anyway, travel safe. I know you get to go direct, so that's nice. Chicago to Seattle. Best of luck with the game on Saturday. It should be fun. We'll do this again next week. Yeah, but I would.
But it's
never
not like I pride myself on it.
That's very much like the beer snob guys. Where it's like I only drink, IPAs that have been passed through a cow's udder 4 times before I get it pasteurized the proper
I enjoy
way.
these hops. I'm a hop head.
Yeah, like I would not like if people want to have like a super sweet coffee. And what's the one at Tim Hortons? The 99, 9 creams, 9 sugars. I've seen it happen before. Yeah,
What? 9 creams and 9 sugars?
the Gretzky. Yeah,
It's called the Gretzky.
it's called the Gretzky. Yeah,
Is there any room for coffee?
a little bit? Just
drop.
for color.
Just a
Just for
drop.
color. Yeah. I only drink. I have no sweet tooth whatsoever, so I only drink coffee. I don't care for them, but if someone needs that little pep in their step,
Do you cream your coffee?
I do cream in my coffee. Yeah, just a little bit though. Just a little
Just
bit.
for
I gotta
flavor.
save some for later. It's from Gary. Thank you, Gary. Ask us anything. Speaking of banter, we were talking about Interoffice banter earlier. Do you find it annoying when your waiter or waitress feels compelled to ask you what your plans are after you finish paying the bill?
Yes.
Why is this a thing they all do now? I have noticed this. I don't know if there was some sort of update to the Universal Servers Manual where they added this in. But to be quite honest, it's just a setup for someone to announce that they have either no life or no social calendar whatsoever. I've been asked a couple times, what are your plans after this? I'm like, walk to the car.
Well, I sometimes respond with this was my plan.
This was it.
This was it. Going out.
You saw it executed, and quite effectively, I might add.
I love it as someone in my 40s now, when the server, if he or she is in their 20s, they're like, "What are you doing now?" And I'm like, "It's 9:30.
Going to bed.
I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go
some,
home,
Maybe some Netflix.
eat some croissants, and go to bed on a full stomach. That's how you do it, right?
Bread and garden at the local Esso station. That's right.
Yeah.
Did you call it bread and garden?
Yeah, bread and garden.
I think it's just.
Is it just bread garden?
It's just the bread garden.
It's not
They
the
don't
Olive
sell
Garden.
it.
It's not the Olive Garden. It's just bread garden. There's no
bread
top.
and garden. They don't sell garden supplies.
Hey, look, a croissant. Hey, look, a hoe. It's the combination store nobody asks for.
I have been looking to pick up some potting soil.
That's right. Hey, look, a muffin.
All right, we're going to pull ourselves together. We've got
Bread and or garden. You can get one or the other. That's it. But they're both available.
Okay.
All right.
The official final. Let's see if we've got any more Ask Us Anything.
We do. Tim in Richmond wants to know what's going on with you in pickleball. I feel like that's more of a summer sport.
Yeah, it's more of a summer sport. I'm not big into indoor pickleball.
Is there such a thing? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, at the community center.
Do you know what I showed up?
Oh yeah, at the community center.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I played at QE Park? And it is very competitive.
Is that like the
there.
epicenter?
Yeah, I
That's
feel
where all
like
the
it is.
pickleball
That's the
hustlers.
Mecca.
That's where
Yeah.
it's like Rucker Park, but for pickleball.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
Like so when there's there's like a board where you put your pickleball rackets up on, so like you have to wait. You know,
Is that
just
how
walk
you
onto
get?
the
That's
court.
how they say you got next.
Yeah, it's like
in
putting
pickleball.
a
is,
quarter
yeah.
on the billiard
And then
table.
so when one game ends, you'll hear everyone yell like "court, court," and I went there. I was like intimidated to go down there. I was intimidated by all these like very fit 60 and 70-year-olds who are like, because like when you get a little bit older, like you lose your patience a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And you're just like, hey, there's an open court, like they want it filled, like don't dawdle.
Yeah.
Don't dawdle.
Was there a crowd forming to watch? Was there enough people to constitute an audience? A pickleball audience?
They're watching me because I was amazing.
Did you win?
Who is this man with weird leg length description?
The one dude's hobbling all over.
It's
the
actually
place.
it's
like one leg is a peg.
It's great to show up and be the young guy. Somewhere.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You're
Because
the
I'm
youth.
the old guy on my hockey team now and in my league now. A lot of the kids I used to coach are in the league now and, skating around me very easily.
Yeah.
And so to go and play a sport where people are like, wow, you're young. I'm like, yeah.
That
It's
would
awesome.
be nice, actually. I
It's
haven't
awesome.
done that
That's
yet.
why you're getting into pickleball.
Yeah, okay. I think I might now. But not
I think
now.
it's
too
it's
old.
probably the last time I'll ever feel young. Right?
Well,
Maybe when I get into
you still
shuffleboard.
have, you
I don't
still-
know.
Well, you still haven't made the jump to old man hockey. You're still playing like opening
Not
hockey,
yet.
which is craziness to me.
It is crazy, isn't it? This is how I got off.
Hey, look, a hoe!
They just keep coming.
You were choking the chicken, as it were.
And yeah, well, yes. And you get in trouble for doing that on TV.
You do. But it did lubricate the meat.
It just feels different.
Very nice!
Are we gonna kiss?
Do I have to take my mask off for this? I am going to destroy your mouth.
Just tap him on the butt.
Get your posterior in there.
That's Halford's behind. I'm a little kid.